Assalamualaikum guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you a super simple tandoori chicken recipe. So I'm just going to be making a marinade. So for my recipe, I'm just going to be using chicken legs or drumsticks, whatever you call them. You can use thighs, you can use a whole chicken. And to start, I've cleaned my chicken, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to be cutting some slits into the chicken. So not all the way through, but it's okay if you do. So I'm going to do about 2 on each drum, just so we can get that marinade in there really nicely. So I'm just going to do that for all of this chicken. The brand of tandoori masala that I like to use, as you can see, I've used it, but you can use any kind that you find in any Indian or Arab or Asian grocery store. Shan is a really good tandoori masala brand too. And of course you can make your own, but why would you make your own when you could just get some from the store? And this one, I don't know, like I've tried so many tandoori masalas, but this is my absolute favorite one. And so we're just gonna put this together. So we're gonna start with our marinade. And so to this, I'm gonna be adding my olive oil. Just like that. We're gonna add it's about a tablespoon of ginger garlic paste, and then we're gonna do about a teaspoon, just a little bit of just regular salt, a teaspoon of ground black pepper, and then a teaspoon of garlic powder. That's smoky. To this, I'm going to be adding my lemon juice, which is about 2 tablespoons of that. And then we're going to be adding about, I would say, 1, 2, 3. And then, of course, the star of the show, which is our tandoori masala. So if you don't want it too spicy, you don't have to add as much. But I'm gonna do 1, 2, let's do 2.5 tablespoons of tandoori masala. So now I'm gonna use my hand, and I'm just gonna massage all of that marinade in together. And now with my hand, just break up that big piece. Such a beautiful color. And we're just going to incorporate all of this together. Created a beautifully rich orange color that we got from our masala. And so now I am just going to wrap some cling wrap on this and refrigerate it for up to 5 hours. You can do 30 minutes honestly if you're in a rush, but it tastes a lot better the longer it sits in that marinade. So we're gonna just put some cling wrap on it and stick it in the fridge. Always do 2 pieces of cling wrap. So the first one I like to put, to touch the chicken, just like that, over that, so we don't let any of that air in. Just going to cover the chicken with that, and then we'll just do 1 more piece, just so you know the smell doesn't get all up in your fridge. And it's been a few hours since we put our chicken in the fridge. So I'm just going to take off my cling wrap and take off this one. Oh my god, it smells so good already. And I am going to place it in my oven safe dish. So I'm going to be using just this nice thick one, which I can put all my chicken in. and we're just gonna get started. Alright, so I have the pan here, and I did lightly just put a little bit of olive oil at the bottom. Just a tiny drop of it. Sorry for that loud noise. We're gonna come over here, we're gonna grab our chicken, and we're just gonna place it in our pan, just like that. Alright, so to go with our chicken, I'm also going to be making some potatoes and just some oven baked potatoes. So I'm just going to cut these potatoes into fours. Oh, yeah, fours are good. Just like that. I'm just going to stick it in my little bowl. And some of these are slightly bigger, so I might cut them into eighths. So I'm also going to be adding just some onions that I'm just going to roughly chop into my potatoes. This is just to make, to give it more flavors. And honestly, if I had like other veggies, I would throw that in there too. Some carrot, broccoli, just like that. So throw that in there. Okay, so just gonna hit it with a little bit of pink salt, a little bit of black pepper, and some red chili flakes. I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil just to be able to mix it up nicely. I'm just gonna give that a good stir. I'm just gonna use the same. So the only other thing that I'm going to be adding to this, trying to break up some of the chunks of onion. I do want these to be tandoori potatoes, so I'm just going to take a little bit of that marinade from the chicken. I'm just going to pour it in there, just probably a tablespoon of it. A little bit goes a long way. As you can see, I'm just going to give that a good toss. Lost the potato there. Just like that. Alright, so I'm just going to be dumping all this into a foil tray spatula to get all of those delicious garlic bits up. Just going to do just an even layer of it. And we're just going to pop it in the oven. Alright, so the chicken is about 80% done, and as you can tell, it's released a lot of juices, which is amazing. But what I want to do is we're going to take most of the liquid from this pan, and I'm just going to put it in my pot. I fortunately can't do it with one hand, so I'm just going to show you what I did. So as you can see, I took out the juices and I have it in my pan right here, which I'm going to reduce just on low heat. I'm going to stick this back in the oven until we get the chicken fully cooked, and then just get like a nice crispy outer. So we got all our potatoes nice and crisp, and they taste so good. So I'm just going to cover it up and put it aside. A little bit of the onions got burnt, that's totally okay. And then in my pan here, I just have the juices that we got out of the chicken that's baking, and I'm just going to let this simmer for a little bit so we get a nice thick sauce. so there you have my super easy tandoori chicken with potatoes, and you can serve this with a salad or rice or whatever you want. This came together pretty quickly. It's just, you know, the marinade and the baking, and it is so good. I promise you, you're gonna love this dish. So I really hope you guys try this out, and if you do like this recipe, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I will be posting new videos every week, and I hope you guys have a great day.